WMNF Tampa, this is Live Music Showcase. I'm your host, Ken Apperson, and today is a very special episode because, like just a few times a year here at WMNF, today is Pledge Drive for Live Music Showcase. Pledge Drive means that this is your chance as a listener to call in or go to WMNF.org and show your support for WMNF. Put your money where your heart is, basically, and donate today with whatever you can to support WMNF and to support Live Music Showcase. I'm here in studio with our sound mixer, Mark Perfetti.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
If you're curious, every time you listen to Live Music Showcase and you're wondering, man, it sounds so good, that's because Mr. Mark Perfetti is behind the faders, making sure that everybody sounds as good as they do.
I push a lot of fancy buttons. That's all I do.
Lots of buttons, lots of knobs, lots of faders. And of course, we are, every week, we follow ultrasounds here on WMNF. And E-Love is here to share one more pledge that she got, I believe, yeah?
Thank you. Yeah, we've got a pledge from John Hickey, who pledged $100 for this pledge drive.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, John.
And I heard E-Love made her goal, too, so congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. And pledge for this show, everybody. They've got a very special gift coming up, and you'll hear about it in a few moments.
That's right. That's exactly right, because never before, I guess maybe one time in the past, a long time ago, we offered something similar to this, but never before.
We've never offered it as a premium.
There you go. So never before has this package been offered as a special Live Music Showcase gift to our loyal listeners and viewers on our live streams. This is the Live Music Showcase experience. You and some of your closest friends will have the chance to come into the studio in person during a live broadcast of Live Music Showcase.
And we mean sitting in the same studio as the musicians are sitting in the same room and everything.
Literally a live audience for the show. And the great thing about this is it's a very intimate experience. You know, we have a small studio, so it's either you and one of your friends, 2 seats for the Live Music Showcase experience, which will be $150.
A donation of
$150, and for a donation of $400, you'll actually get the entire studio to yourself with 6 seats.
Nice.
For a donation of $400 or more, you can come into Live Music Showcase for you and 5 of your closest friends to experience an episode of Live Music Showcase. You get to pick which episode you come into studio for based on your availability, and the entire schedule of all of the bands that will be booked for the remainder of the summer will be on WMNF.org on the Live Music Showcase page. So,
and as we all know, Ken booked some decent bands too.
I try, man. My number one criteria is, do they sound good? Will they be a fun episode? And I think we've hit the nail on the head for just about every episode. I'm very proud to say.
We've done pretty well, yeah.
Couldn't do that without the local music scene here in the Tampa Bay area and without the incredible touring bands that we've had on the show. So
but we need you to call. Yeah,
we need you to call, and call right now, 813-239-9663. That number again is 813-239-9663. Or you can go to WMNF.org to make your donation today. Make sure you direct your donation to LMS, to Live Music Showcase. Now, in addition to that, we're going to play some songs here. Mark has graciously prepared for us based on all from past episodes of Live Music Showcase, all recorded on Live Music Showcase.
I got some newer ones too.
Oh, that's exciting. I love that, because we've had some really good episodes over the past few months. We've had Tanner Usry in studio, who is an Atlantic Records artist. We've had a band called Top House, who was on tour. We've had some great local bands who...
Rebecca Pulley.
Rebecca Pulley was fantastic, of course.
I got a song by her.
We got Betty Fox on the show, even though she's not even from this area anymore. She came back into town. And
her mother was a volunteer at the station for a long time, though.
Yeah, truly. Yeah. And her connection to it, just like the listeners, is, you know...
So I think it's time we heard a song. What do you think?
I think so too. Yeah, let's listen to a song. Remember, you can call in right now with your pledge. We don't have any callers right now, so you can call in right now. We also have a challenge for any listeners who really want to show their support for Live Music Showcase. The challenge is $500.
Take care of us.
So 5 $100 donations help us get a $500 challenge. So if we hit $500 in donations, we get $500 for the challenge, which helps us get 2/3 of our entire goal, which is $1,500. So help us hit our goal, $1,500 in 1 hour. Actually, now it's in 40 minutes. We have 40 minutes to hit $1,500. So call in right now, 813-239-9663, or go to WMNF.org to donate right now.
So take advantage of this challenge, because basically if you donate $100, it's $200. So it'll double your donation as far as the station is concerned. So please give us a call now, 813-239-9663, or go to WMNF.org and hit that donate button. So let's play some music now. This is Have Gun Will Travel.
Oh, I love these guys.
I got an air gap. There it is. Okay.
Well, the finer things don't seem to come our way. Finer things don't seem to come our way. As long as we got you and me, we'll make it out okay. Yeah, the finer things, they never come our way. And now the money's gone before the bills are paid. Money's gone before the bills are paid. Money seems to spend a whole lot faster than it's made. Yeah, the money's gone before the bills are paid. We got no need for the finer things. Fancy cars, diamond rings, expensive clothes, designer shoes. It don't mean a thing if I don't have you. I'll stand beside you when the chips are down. Stand beside you when the chips are down. Hard times come and hard times go, you know I'll stick around. Stand beside you when the chips are down. I'll tie your laces when your shoes untie. Tie your laces when they've come untied. I'm always here to lend an ear, arms are open wide. And I'll tie your laces when your shoes untie. 'Cause I got no need for the finer things. Fancy cars, diamond rings, expensive clothes, designer shoes. It don't mean a thing if I don't have you. One more time, 'cause I got no need for the finer things. Fancy cars, diamond rings, expensive clothes, designer shoes. It don't mean a thing if I don't have you. No, they don't mean a thing if I don't have you.
That was Have Gun Will Travel from their in-studio performance on Live Music Showcase. I'm Ken Apperson. We're live in studio here with Mark Perfetti.
They are so good.
They're so incredibly talented. E-Love has one more pledge. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. And this is from a brand new listener, Isabella from Tampa, and she pledged $15. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And she says, happy birthday to Mickey.
Happy
birthday, Mickey.
Happy
All right, Mickey.
Oh, Mickey, you're so fine.
Oh, boo.
Oh, boo. I agree. All right. So it is Pledge Drive right now, folks. Pledge Drive right now. Now, don't turn that dial. I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh, Pledge Drive, blah, blah, blah. The reality is right now, we WMNF survives on these pledge drives because we are not corporately owned. We are not owned by a giant radio conglomerate. We're one of the very, very few stations in the entire country that is still completely independent and supported by its listeners just like you who are listening right now from your car. Maybe you're at work, or maybe you're just hanging out at home. Maybe you're listening to the live stream on WMNF.org. This is your chance, you right now who are on the fence about whether or not you want to donate, to be part of WMNF, to be part of this community. After all, it is community radio. And there's no better way to show your support and be part of that community than donating. 813-239-9663. One of our wonderful phone screeners will take your call and take your pledge right now. Now, there's a whole bunch of gifts that are to show our thanks for your donation.
T-shirt. Another cool T-shirt.
There's a great new T-shirt design. I'm going to be getting the T-shirt. I'm going to donate and get the T-shirt. It's awesome. There's a T-shirt. There's bumper stickers. There's window clings. There's refrigerator magnets. There's
new hats.
There's new hats. There's
new bucket hat and two new baseball caps.
Two new baseball caps, right. Yeah. There's two different WMNF shirts. There's a beach towel, which I love. It's time for you need a beach towel for the summer heat down here in Florida. There's the WMNF car shade. You definitely need one of those to protect the dashboard of your car. I mean, mine's melting right now.
My car has been over 100 degrees lately inside.
Literally, yeah, mine has too. I could probably fry an egg on my dashboard without one of those car shades. And so that's a great value for that. The beach towel and the car shade are both for a one-time donation of $120, or you can join the circle of friends and be a recurring donation, be a recurring donor monthly
for just $10
and hit that same
month.
Price point.
Yeah,
$10 a month.
The price of a coffee.
The beach towel gets you the car shade, gets you, anything below that as well. The T-shirt, the hats, all of those things, any of those things, and a donation of $150 gets you and one of your friends a seat in the live music studio during live music showcase, during one of our broadcasts. So I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited to have a studio audience. We'll be able to, you'll be able to meet the band. You'll be able to interact with them. I'll get to hang out with you and goof around with you a little bit during the show, in between, things going on in there. You may even get your own chance to be on air during that show, during the AMA.
This is one of your favorite shows. We know this is one of your favorite shows.
It's one of my favorite shows. That's for sure. So we're still trying to hit our challenge. We have had 0 calls, you guys.
So we need you to pick up the phone now and call 813-239-9663 and donate to the Live Music Showcase.
I know what you're thinking. You're like, it's WMNF. It's FM radio. Like they're not going to have any problem getting people to donate. The reality is every single one counts. Every single one matters. You matter. Your donation matters. 813-239-9663 or WMNF.org for your donations. So we have a challenge. Our challenge is a challenge of $500. We have to hit $500. And once we do, that $500 gets doubled. So help us hit that challenge goal. Help us hit that price point of $500 in donations so that we can get access to that challenge money and help us reach our goal of $1,500. Now, it's $219 right now. It's almost $220. That means that we have 35 minutes left in our broadcast. And that's a short amount of time to make $1,500 for this station. Not a single one of these dollars goes into my pocket or Mark's pocket or anyone here at the station.
Paid.
These dollars go straight to the studio, go straight to the radio station. We are a top 20 radio station in our market because of listeners like you who listen every day, who show support for the show, for this station every day. So show your support right now, 813-239-9663 or WMNF.org.
So if you were recently at Heatwave, one of the bands that you had an opportunity to see was The Real Clash. Ken got to interview him and got to meet them all, which was pretty cool.
Super fun, yeah.
So I'm going to play a song from them from, years ago. This one's called June, July, and August.
This one right here is called JJA, June, July, and August, fittingly, this summer. Let's drop it.
This is what we want you to do. Sit back and enjoy the rhyme. 3 months full of good old times. June, July, and August, we shine.
We shine.
We shine.
We shine.
We shine. Hey, sit back and enjoy the rhyme. 3 months full of good old times. June, July, and August, we shine. We shine. We shine. We shine. Hey, sit back and enjoy the rhyme. 3 months full of good old times. June, July, and August. Now when the temperature rise, I just slip on my slides and throw my shades on and keep them on so I can see what's going on and see me a tone. I'm so cool in the game. Yeah, I know. Music has changed. Nowadays, you can make a hit record without really saying nothing. I lie booty tang, but today we ain't tripping on what it is and what it isn't. We saltwater dipping, and lemonade sipping, pretty girls slipping to the neighbors who's bring your hazard to the county, both Luke and Daisy too. I dedicate this to my favorite crew of classmates. It's the real class, y'all, so let's collaborate. Now if it sounds like something that's heard before, it's summertime, not the president's version, though. Sit back and enjoy the ride. 3 months full of good old times. June, July, and August, we shine, we shine, we shine, sit back and enjoy the ride. 3 months full of good old times. June, July, and August, we shine, we shine.
Mom's in the kitchen, chefing up some ill chicken salad. Oats on the grill, little ale in the chalice. Already getting right, nice for the game later. Taking it back like joysticks and Space Invaders. But I keep telling them, mad in the Call of Duty. And it doesn't matter just as long as I call her cutie. But the kids playing freeze tag, hide and seek. Makes it a real summer jam, beats I like to free. Cause it's my degree day, you know I taste is down. I'm just having fun, and I don't care who round. Always gotta hit the beach, whatever town we in. By the time we depart, I made 1,000 friends. And plus I found some kin on my pop side. That's my Latin roots fan of my till I'm topside. With those who passed away and live their spirit soul. And you know why you love summertime when you hear this song. Sit back and enjoy the ride. 3 months full of good old time. June, July, and August, we shine, we shine, we shine. Sit back and enjoy the ride. Come on, 3 months full of good old time. June, July, and August, we shine, we shine.
Around this time, it's all about the beach. The way the sun beams off the shades, you know I'm looking mean. I'm trying to find something to do, hook a sister up. I stopped drinking, but if you got some tea, fill my cup. Don't let it spill, I'll be good to go. Frozen watermelon, bumping Bosca, I'm chillin', bro. With my clash peeps, living the fly life. You know I got the munchies, past the chicken and white rice. I'm feeling quite nice, even the summer heat can't kill my vibe. It's all of them peaks when my body cries, when my body knocks. Throw your hands up, it's a no-brainer. No school, no work, this is a good life. The best season of the year, so have a good time. The real clash is on June, July, and August. Let's smoke a room with candle and get this party started.
Here we go. This is Live Music Showcase here on 88.5 WMNF Tampa, and it is Pledge Drive Day today, 813-239-9663. This is your chance to call in right now. Show your support for Live Music Showcase. Show your support for WMNF by calling in right now, 813-239-9663. I'm going to be honest with you. We haven't had a whole lot of activity on the phone lines today.
We need you to pick up your phone now. Yeah, we're talking to you, the person who's hesitating, who's thinking about it. Do it now. Pick up the phone, dial 813-239-9663. Show your support for this show. This is a very special show on WMNF. There are not too many shows like this in this market at all. I think a couple of the other stations. Hey, look who came in. Sam's here. Hey, Sam.
Hello. How's it going? Well, I'm hearing that, you're pitching hard. You're showing why Live Music Showcase is important to the community, why it's important to WMNF, and yet we are still looking for some donations in order to make your goal.
We're still looking for our first call. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Well, I was actually thinking about it that I wanted to mention. Have you mentioned yet about how we now have the opportunity for people to experience Live Music Showcase behind the scenes?
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
I think it's super cool that you get to be in the same room with the musicians. I think that's super cool.
I mean, not only get to see how the wheels turn, so who's operating the cameras and how are things being prepped and you Mark in in the engineer room mixing sound and
running
stuff.
Around like a chicken without a head for a while. Yeah.
Sure, right. And also the fact that gets potentially ask the band questions.
That's right.
Yeah.
The really cool thing is that something that just also to, for whoever's listening, to give them a little bit of behind the scenes as well about the idea, is that, I would say me, Ken, and Mark have been talking about this idea for a while. It's been cooking for a little bit. And I went to this conference in Philly recently where all these non-commercial stations get together, and it was held at WXPN in Philadelphia. Another great non-commercial AAA radio station just up north. And essentially they do something very, very similar with their listeners. Essentially, they'll have this event space where people can go and, hello. We're streaming live right now on social media, so I'm waving to the fans. Hello. But literally their listeners also will come in and get to see these bands live, and get that kind of that behind the scenes experience every Friday.
You'll get your own personal house concert.
Yes. Honestly, yeah. So I was like, you know what? We do the same thing. I mean, we have our Live Music Showcase. We already have excellent bands coming in every single week. Mm-hmm. We already have, the live stream going. People can listen to it on 88.5 FM.
Facebook and YouTube.
Right. Yeah. We're already doing the thing. So why not invite you listening right now into the experience? Why not really make this community radio? Have people be a part of this and not just listen to it, not just watch it. Come see it for yourself.
And you'll become part of WMNF's community as well.
Exactly.
And that's super cool. I mean, I've been in the part of the WMF community for 20 years now. It's just so much fun. And I'm just, gosh, I don't know where my life would be if I did not have WMNF in my life. I have to admit that. I really do.
Yeah. No, it's super special. Once you're a part of this community, like Mark was saying, you're in it for the long haul. You're part of the family. And
it sucks you in and you can't let go after a while.
That's right. So call now, 813-239-9663. If you want 2 seats, so you and a friend to join LMS behind the scenes. I get to see all the time because I work here and I'm here at the station. So I get this cool experience for myself. If you want to experience what I do, it's a $150 donation. If you want you and 5 of your friends, make it a party. I personally love that idea. Just make it a whole event, make it a whole day. That is a $400 donation for a private Live Music Showcase experience. Plus, kind of like what Mark was saying too, not only are you part of the WMNF community, you're now more in tune and more stepped in to the music community locally here in Tampa Bay. Yeah. Now you get to know this band personally because You got to talk to them behind the scenes. You got to ask them questions. Like, it's just what a special time.
Which makes you appreciate that band that much more. The more you know about them, the more you key in on them. That's how I have always been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. 813-239-9663. You can also go online to WMNF.org/donate. We have a really nice new portal, actually. You can do Venmo, Apple Pay, PayPal. Like, yeah, it makes it like so much easier now. Thanks to listeners like you. Please, please, please donate.
Go to the website and check out the new beach towel. It is super cool. Who did the design?
Our very own Robin Milkowitz.
Robin, I thought so. Okay, so it's super cool. I know I want one.
I know. I mean, like, you're going to really be like styling and high profiling on the beach this summer. You got the beach towel. There's a bucket hat that you can get.
Yeah, but the beach towel, I mean, you're carrying that around on the beach. You're styling, and everybody knows you're super cool because you're into WMNF.
I mean, it has these really cool, like, big, what do you call them? Like bay leaves? Like super big leaves with like the WMNF logo and a radio that's cranking tunes on this towel.
There you go.
You can see all the designs, all the thank you gifts on WMNF.org if you want to see what it looks like before you donate, because every little bit helps. Please help LMS, help WMNF. They have their own personal goal to help WMNF reach its overall summer goal.
Yeah. Don't
leave us hanging here. Call 813-239-9663. Again, that is 813-239-9663, WMNF.org. So
this is your chance.
Now, I know one thing about our show that I really, really love is the AMA segments on our show.
Yes.
And on our show, AMA means Ask Musicians Anything.
Yeah.
And every single episode, we have people who call in
Weird
or
ones.
who send emails.
We want those.
To and by the way, that the number that you use to call in for the AMA segment is the same number that you use to donate right now, 813-239-9663. But that's one of my favorite things about being part of this station is that I don't listen to any other radio anymore, truly.
Yeah.
For one reason, and the reason is that it's so disconnected from the average everyday person, because it's so it's become so conglomerized, if that's a word.
It's formulaic.
Yeah. And so you lose that kind of personal connection that radio used to do so successfly, you know?
Yeah.
But that's my favorite thing about this station is that if I, as a host, say on a microphone, hey, you can call in right now and leave a comment or give a question to the band, and we'll share that question with the band right now.
Yeah, we're here.
We're literally here in
live
person right now in your city, talking to this band that maybe you've just heard for the very first time. And there's no other station in this market that provides that kind of thing.
Truly not.
Yeah.
No, Ken, you're completely right, because not only does no other radio station have the live music showcase kind of format where bands can come in for an hour and have like a really in-depth interview and jam session live for anyone who is listening. Like, that is just not existent. But also, you know, what most people don't realize, and what I've learned in my broadcast, you know, career, is that most radio stations, even the non-commercial ones, operate commercially in the sense that the DJs are not volunteers, they are paid, which means that they do not get a choice in what music that they get to creatively pick. They are given their playlist. They are not live 24/7, like, at all. I mean, even if it sounds live, it's pre-recorded. Most of the time from, like, say 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., it's not even anyone. It's completely automated.
Yeah, it's not
no
live
one's
at
behind
all.
the board. Yeah, right. Like, it's very much there.
Basically, satellite radio is what it is.
Well, and yeah, like, what I kind of,
Which is boring.
what I kind of put it as is, like, you know, their mission is basically to make money, which is fine. You know, we do what we got to do, but our mission is about, community connection. It's about people, and it's about, like, you know, what do we want to see more in our world, which is, you know, the economic justice and sustainability. It's like, what's happening to the planet, what's happening to our government and the people that are, like, you know, being directly affected around us, what's happening socially. Like, it's all of these things we find that we want to see even more in our world, and that, you know, Live Music Showcase is also projecting through the bands that you're picking and the questions that you're talking about and the things that you're talking about. Like, it's so much more than just radio.
It's amazing sometimes when we have a band in and you think they're just musicians, and then Ken will open up a topic during the conversation, and it's like, wow, these guys are really deep.
The reality is, and as a musician myself, and, you know, kind of existing in that world locally.
Yeah.
No musician is just a musician. You know, every musician has other interests, other passions. And the reality is you can't just be a musician and expect to be an effective songwriter, to be an effective, communicator with your music.
Yeah, you have to experience life.
That is such a good
Experience
point.
is so essential to good songwriting and to meaningful songwriting. And after all, if music has a purpose,
Art in general.
art in general,
Yeah.
But if music has a purpose in this world, it is to create connection and it is to elicit emotion. And because emotion leads to action.
Yeah.
Emotion is what motivates most of the biggest decisions in our entire lives. And the fact that music has the power to influence that engine behind our
Absolutely.
decision making gives it a massive amount of power. And the fact that every week we get to have bands into the studio to share their attempt at trying to evoke that emotion,
Right. Speak their truth.
is one of the most is probably one of the most special things in my life currently, and I'm so honored and so thrilled that I get to do that every week here at WMNF. Nice. And that's what it means to be a programmer on air at WMNF. And when you're a listener and when you're one of the AMA people or you're a band, you get to have a little piece of that as well. And honestly, one of the best ways to get another little piece of that as well is to be a donor, is to
Become a member, be
supporter,
part of it,
become a member, become a Circle of Friends member.
You know, talk the talk, walk the walk.
I mean, that's really what it boils down
Circle
to.
of Friends is so cool because you donate a small amount every month, and it gives the station sustainability. It helps us pay our monthly bills just easily. It just gives us we
know that money's coming in.
Right, exactly.
Exactly. 813-239-9663. Again, that is 813-239-9663. We have some amazing volunteers here at the station who are volunteering their time to take your phone call. So if you can donate your money, we would very, very much appreciate that because it's really, really generous and it helps to keep shows like the Live Music Showcase to keep doing what they do best, which is, give you that human connection, give you the latest in local and national music, give you this exclusive content that you're not going to hear anywhere else. Go to WMNF.org to donate.
We need you to call us now. We need our first donor. Yeah.
Be the first.
We have a match.
Show support.
We need 5 people to donate $100 so that we can use our $500 match that someone generously gave us.
Ooh, an anonymous donor.
Yes,
we love those. We love anonymous.
We love those.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we need you to call us now, please. 813-239-9663.
Go to WMNF.org.
So as a thank you for doing that right now, I think Mark is going to play another song. What do you want to play now, Mark?
The Ray Zilla song.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right, he introduces it, so I don't even have to have it.
813-239-9663.
Or WMNF.org to make your donation right now.
This wonderful guitarist. This is a song actually that I wrote for my grandmother. It's very biographical of my grandmother, who was from Asturias, which is the northern province of Spain. So you'll hear the word Asturianin, which means she's from Asturias.
A woman from Asturias.
And this is she came to the States on a ship by herself when she was 13 years old, at the turn of the last century. And came and worked in the cigar factories and started a family and everything here. And this is a song I wrote for her, a biographical song about my grandmother.
What's the name of it?
La Asturianin.
Asturias.
But it's going to have a beautiful intro that we're going to let him go on as long as he wants so you can hear how beautiful this man's soul is.
I got it.
Yeah. All right. I think I'm going to...
Llegó este país una niña de 13 años. En un barco salió solita la niña de 13 años. La asturianín con los ojos de joven vio el sol amanecer por la primera vez en el nuevo país. Llegó a este país una niña de 13 años. Falló el trabajo por la niña de 13 años. La asturianín trabajó de criada por la viuda de allá en el nuevo país. Daba corazón español, alma asturiana, el olor de tabaco en el nuevo país. Corazón español, alma asturiana, el olor de tabaco en el nuevo país. Tabaquera española, en el reloj trabajaba. Casó con su Pancho y dos niños criaron. La asturianín.
That should be Live Music Showcase Pledge Drive happening right now. Call in to make your donation, 813-239-9663, or go to WMNF.org.
We need our first call. We need you. Hey, look at that. We got one.
Hey,
We got
there
one.
we go. We broke the ice. It is official.
Yay.
But that means just one. That doesn't mean, what do we have? What's our call?
We need like
goal?
15 more,
We
probably.
need 15 calls.
At
We need
least
people to
15
call in
more.
right now with whatever donation you want to offer. But call in right now, 813-239-9663. There we go. The phones have lit up. That's what
This
we're
is your
talking about.
opportunity to show
We
your
have two
your support.
callers. Let's see. I want to see 5 right now. We have 2 callers right now. 5 callers right now. 813-239-9663. We have 2 callers. I want to see 3 more right now.
We're
You
trying
have a
to-
phone in your pocket. Pick it up. Dial 813-239-9663.
You can also go online, WMNF.org. Please, if you support Live Music Showcase, if you love watching it and listening to it every single Friday, show us your support. Call 813-239-9663. We only have 15 minutes left of this show.
That's right.
Hard to believe. Jim, you got something for us? No?
No.
Okay.
All right. So, 813-239-9663. We're here with Reverend Billy C. Wirtz
Of the Rhythm Revival.
of the Rhythm Revival that follows Live Music Showcase every week
What's
and
up,
is
dude?
easily one of WMNF's most popular shows. How you doing?
Good, real good, really. Always excited to be here and excited to be part of Pledge Drive, and especially given the world events all around us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
Yes,
is the
it is
time
a
to
big
sit
day.
down and think, what side are you on? Where are you at? Are you going to sit by and let all this worry and all these things just completely mess with your mind? Or are you going to help us and know that at least once a week, you can sit down on a Friday afternoon and at 2 o'clock or whenever you want to tune it in, you can turn it in and
From
you'll hear
2 to 5.
music that you won't hear anywhere else.
Yeah.
And you'll hear commentary on the music. and you'll have an oasis of some sanity in an otherwise world that's just kind of going a little bit nuts these days.
Ain't that the truth?
And you'll hear some really great up-and-coming musicians. You'll hear folks that have been around for a while. The only show of its kind on your FM dial, and it needs your support. And I encourage you to help in any way you possibly can. We'll be back with some more Rhythm Revival later on, but please support this show. These guys are doing a great job with this. You've done an absolutely wonderful job with this show, so keep it going.
That means the world coming from you. I mean, you're kind of a legend here at WMNF and in the Tampa Bay community, both as a radio personality and as a musician. Mm-hmm. The episode that you did with us on Live Music Showcase, where you came in, and we had our version of a crossover episode. Yeah, that was such a cool episode because I got to see in person, like, for one thing, I got to see your ability, your talent just as a musician, but also like all of the insight that you shared on that episode about your life in music, about your experiences, was both insightful and kind of comforting, because I know that there are people out there that related to it.
Sure. And that's the one thing that is, I will say this, that when the people that you have on your show, and that what we try to do on our show, this is not front office. This is not something that a record company has brought somebody there and says, ask these questions and don't ask these.
Yeah.
And we talk directly about the good stuff, the bad stuff. You talk about what it's like for these young guys that are out there, and it all looks glitz and glamour. And then you talk about the reality and how people, everything from personal demons to finances to all the things that make it tough. And why do you keep doing this?
Sharing a van for 2 weeks.
Exactly.
That's, to me, I think that's a well that never runs dry, because every single musician's experience of how they are, trying to tackle the challenge of being a musician, not just, on stage, but off stage, not just, in the venues, but at home, in their lives, in their personal relationships, and what they sacrifice in order to make it happen is endlessly interesting and relatable, because when you are a local band and you are trying to get beyond the status of being a local band, it's the hardest step.
Yep.
It's the hardest part of the entire process. And every single band that comes on our show that is a local band is experiencing their version of that process. And the best way to support the local music scene and support those bands is to support a station like ours that supports them.
100%.
It gives them a platform.
Gives them a platform.
Yeah. At the end of the day, we've won. So you can do that right now by calling in 813-239-9663.
Thanks, Billy.
Reverend Billy, thank you so much. And make sure you all stick around for the Rhythm Revival at 3 o'clock here on WMNF.
So we literally have 12 minutes left.
We have 12 minutes left in the show. And I mean, we're coming down to the wire here.
Go for it.
I'm dying to know if we're going to be able to hit that $500 goal to help us meet our challenge of $500.
We need 5 people to call us now with $100 pledges.
Calling right now. And here's the thing. Something we've never done before. If you want to come and hang out with me and Mark in the studio, the Live Music Showcase experience is being offered for the first time for a donation of $150.
For 2 people.
For 2 people. So you and a friend can come in to the studio and experience it live and in person.
Hang out with the crew, hang out with Ken and me.
Yep.
Meet the band, see the station. Get maybe, I'll show you the record library if nothing else.
It's huge.
I can tell you
that's
beyond
my
a shadow
favorite
of a doubt,
room, for sure.
Some of the most interesting things about the show happen behind the scenes of the show.
Oh, the good conversations are off camera, of course.
Oh my God! Yeah. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've spoken to a band, or spoken to Mark, or spoken to one of the other crew members who are all volunteer here at WMNF, and gleaned some kind of like, I never would have expected it to be like a life lesson, that just happens to pop out that now I carry with me for the rest of my life. And
Gems.
Little gems of like wisdom and experience.
See, WMNF has had its influence on me.
Oh, truly, yeah. I've never been a person who really like thought about or I've never really thought about community. I was always very like kept to myself and very kind of isolated within myself. And I never realized the value in just being a part of something.
Yeah, right.
And now I've been here for almost 3 years. It'll be 3 years next month.
All right, so I think Jim has a question.
That's a great question.
We do have one CD to give away.
Yeah, Alex Harris was kind enough on his last visit a couple of weeks ago to donate one of his CDs signed to the station.
8850, is that what the... Yes.
Yeah. $88.50. So for a donation of $88.50 or more, you can get that one-of-a-kind CD.
Autographed.
That one-of-a-kind autographed CD of Alex Harris. I mean, Alex Harris is a local legend in the R&B soul community. So if you're into R&B and soul music, that's a perfect gift for you.
Don't miss out on that one. But I think for me, I think you ought to go for the People's Patio Paver.
I mean, heck, like when you donate $1,000 or about, $84 a month, I mean, you are literally, you can put whatever message that you want, your name, in this brick. And literally you get put into the foundation of the building.
Yep, you become part of WMNF, literally.
So cool. 813-239-9663, WMNF.org. Please donate. We only have about 8 minutes left of this show. We really want to meet Anonymous' challenge here.
Yeah, we
Anonymous donated $500, but with the caveat that we need 5 people to donate at least $100 each to match it. So then we can get that additional $500. It would mean so much.
We got a couple phone lines lit now, but we need more. We need you to pick up the phone now and call us at 813-239-9663. Make your donation to WMNF specifically for this show, Live Music Showcase. We work hard. Ken works really hard getting good talent in here for you. He works really hard on his interviews and everything. I really appreciate you, Ken.
And both of you, just to be super clear, both of you don't get paid to do this.
No,
not in money.
No,
but in experience and
I was gonna say experience,
and
love.
insight, I would say,
For me, my coolest experience is when I walk into a club that a band is playing that I know, and they go, "Hey, there's Mark."
Well, I mean,
That's cool.
once in a while, I play music for a living in bars and restaurants in the Tampa Bay area, and once in a blue moon, someone will come up, and they don't recognize my name necessarily, but they'll come up and they'll say, "Hey, I recognized your voice from Live Music Showcase." And
that's awesome.
Because I'll chat in between songs and things like that.
Sure. I mean, you're the one asking the question, so all of a sudden they're like, "Wait, I know you. How do I know you?" And then you're like, "Oh, right, I heard you on the radio."
Yeah, and it's funny how easily radio voice translates to in between songs banter voice.
Oh, it's the same.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tone, yeah.
Well, now radio voice is just my voice.
Yeah, like the more you do it,
it
for
just
sure.
is what it is.
Absolutely. I mean, that's one of the things I love about WMNF too, is that it's literally people who are from your community, from the Tampa Bay area. They're not. That's also actually very common in radio and broadcasting, is that DJs from across the country will basically voice over for other stations all the way over across the country.
They have no idea what Tampa Bay is like.
No, they don't live here. They just look up the weather. They're like, "Oh, I think this is what's happening in town today." They really are kind of just flubbing it.
Yeah, we're part of the community.
Right. We're literally here live with you. And the fact that also a lot of our DJs are not, for lack of a better term, classically trained in being a broadcaster, they are literally coming in saying, "Hey, I have a vision. I have an idea. Let me try this out." And then with WMNF, they gain that experience along the way.
Some of them flop,
cool.
but every once in a while we have quite a few hits on this station.
And I'll take that a step further too, from my own personal experience.
Yeah,
because I came into this cold.
Yeah.
I had a little bit of experience doing a live stream show that I had done. But you guys saw that, and you saw me, and you decided to take a chance on me, because I can't even imagine, the number of variables that come into play when it comes to choosing a programmer. And I'm sure there's some really interesting insights there as well.
Sure.
But I took it and I said, okay, it's an opportunity to try something new, and I never expected to feel the sense of community that I now get to feel by being part of the show. I thought, well, I'll meet some cool bands, and this will be a cool opportunity.
Sure.
And
get some experience.
Build
up my skill set.
Next thing I know, this is my Friday every week now. I'm a 6 days a week available kind of guy, because my Fridays now are the station and the show, because I really genuinely love being a part of it. And I think that anyone, whether they're a programmer or a staff member or a donor like you, 813-239-9663, get to have some level of that experience as well.
But we need you to pick up the phone now.
That touches my heart. Yes, pick
We got
up the
one
phone
line
right
lit now. We need at least 2 or 3 lines lit. We got 5 minutes left.
5 minutes,
Yeah.
and we need to meet Anonymous's challenge of $500. Call 813-239-9663. You can also go online to WMNF.org/donate. That'll take you straight to the donate button, where it'll take you, like a minute to fill out whatever you are generous enough to donate. And truly, it doesn't take much. Like, if you can only donate, say, $5 a month through the Circle of Friends, that's so amazing. And thank
Even
you
if you
so,
can
so
only
much.
donate $10 period, we will take it.
Absolutely. We'll take whatever you can generously donate, or if you're one of those community members who can give a little bit more than your neighbor, if you're a little bit more fortunate and you're like, you know what, I want to do this for my community, I'm going to donate, say, $100. I'm going to donate $500. I'm going to donate $1,000, whatever you can literally afford. Please, please, please support Live Music Showcase, supporting your local arts community, your local music community. Call 813-239-9663 or go online to WMNF.org.
I just noticed the beach pack on the premium thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We totally have a beach pack.
For a donation of $325, you will get the towel,
Yep.
WMNF sunglasses, a sunshade, a
For your car, so your car doesn't get too hot. It's
a
nice.
drawstring bag, and some lip balm.
You stay moisturized, people. Come on. Don't go around with dry lips.
We're laughing about it, but it's incredibly important in the summertime in Florida.
Honestly, yeah.
We're basically on the surface of the sun.
And it's only,
All
I
of
mean,
those
it's not
things.
even June yet, and it's really hot already.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
right.
even June.
So we
It's
have
not even June yet.
3 minutes left. Now, we know we've had a lot of callers, but we haven't seen any actual pledges come through.
No, we haven't seen any
yet.
come in yet.
We haven't seen them actually come through yet. So you can call in right now. Help us get close to our gig. This is my musician brain popping in.
There you go.
Help us get close to our goal of $1,500. We have 2 minutes.
If
We
you
have
call
roughly 2
now, you will
minutes.
allow Ken to read our donations on the next show. So please do it now.
That's
We'd
right.
love to thank you on
I'm
air.
also
Yes.
I'm live streaming right now on my page on Facebook. You're welcome to come and join in the live stream. The live stream that I'm running right now is strictly so that anyone who has any questions for behind the scenes stuff on Live Music Showcase or here at the radio station, ask away by all means. We love our AMA segments because it's our opportunity to one-on-one connect with our listeners. So, all right.
We've got
so
some
we do
donations.
officially have
Hey, all
some
right.
donations here. That's what I'm talking about.
What do we got, Ken?
All right, so we have one from Matt Taylor from St. Petersburg, Florida. I see you right there on the live stream, Matt. Thanks, man. That's a $30 donation.
Let's go,
Thank
Matt.
you so much, Matt. Thank you so much. And then we have another one, a biggin from Ray from Seminole, Florida. $320.
Nice.
So that puts us with our initial pledge of $10. That puts us at a
$350.
total of $360
60, okay.
total.
Okay.
So $360. So we need right now we need a
$140.
$140
We got
donation
2 minutes.
for us to hit our challenge. We have 2 minutes left to
Call
hit
now,
our
call now.
challenge. $140 donation right now. One will do it, and that will unlock that $500 and get us to a total of $1,000 for our show.
Your
which is-
donations doubled.
yeah, for 200, and that's 2/3 of our total goal. That's huge. That would be massive. That would be a tremendous help. So right now, call in 813-239-9663 or go to WMNF.org for your donation right now.
Right now, 813-239-9663. We are so close to matching this challenge.
Become
And-
part of this cool station.
We're
really.
super close at this point. $140 helps us hit our challenge goal and doubles our total pledge
Call
drive
us
amount.
now, 813-239-9663.
$140 donation right now. We're less than a minute. We have less than 1 minute
want
to
the
do
phone
it.
to
Less
ring
than
here.
1 minute. 813-239-9663. 813-239-9663. Make your donation right now. $140 will
There we
help
go.
us
We
hit
got a
our
phone
goal.
lit.
So do
Couple
it
more.
right now.
2 more.
need
We got
you.
it.
We need you. Call in right now.
And
it's
that's
almost
right.
4th of July. We need you.
And with 30 seconds to go, thank you so much for everyone who has donated. If you haven't, call 813-239-9663. And Mark and Ken, thanks for inviting me on the show.
Thanks. I also want to thank our phone answers. I don't have the list of their names, but I want to recognize
Thank you so much to those of you who are screening phone calls right now. Next
we really
week,
appreciate
we have
it.
Trace and Friends on the show live in studio. So make sure you listen in. Thank you so much to everyone who listens to Live Music Showcase and to everyone who's donating right now. We love you. We appreciate you. And we will see you next week.
WMNF Tampa.
You got it.